Happy New Year. It is 2018. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to the Open Mic Broadcast Network and the first episode of the 2018 campaign of the Mike Prince Show. We got a power-packed show for you today, a little bit more extended what we normally have, but it is the new year, right? So we might as well extend it just a little bit. It is the opening of SWAC basketball season. Starting today, Prairie will be hosting Alcorn. We'll talk with Coach Byron Smith, get a little feedback, a little setup for tonight's opener and the Wednesday opener against Southern. We'll talk a little bit more SWAC football. And it's time to be talking about a commissioner. We got a whole lot to talk about, and we might as well get it started right now. Thank you again for joining in with us on the 2018 campaign. We got a lot of exciting things in store just for you, and we hope that you will continue to grow with us as we are pushing forward toward 2018, and we're going to open up the throttle and let it go full session. Man, it seems like it's been a while. We did this Conroe Christmas Classic basketball tournament over the past 2 days, last Thursday and Friday, and we did some updates and everything and a couple of shows, but it just seemed like we were out of pocket, man. We did 28 games in 2 days. And it was a lot of great basketball being played. It's an outstanding event. This was the 53rd year, and they were excited about all the coverage and everything we provided. So it's something that we're adding to the arsenal. As you know, we predicate ourselves on being the voice of student athletics. And since basketball season is in the air, we might as well go ahead and hear from the head man himself of the Prairie A&M University Panthers as SWAC basketball conference opened up tonight. We were able to catch up with Coach Byron Smith as he will talk about the non-conference games that PV played leading up to tonight's contest opening up against Alcorn State Braves. So we'll now transition over and hear from Coach Byron Smith of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2018, and with that, it is the dawn of the basketball season, and I have joined with me right now none other than the head basketball coach of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, Mr. Byron Smith. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm blessed, Mike, and I hope you're doing well.
I am doing fantastic, man. It's a new year. You know, so far so good. Nothing's fallen on me. I hadn't fallen on anything, so we're off to a good start.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Well, you got a unique situation this year. Basketball season opening up January 1st, thanks to the schedule makers, whoever they may be. But now that you got your task behind you, but let's hear how you're sizing things up to start things off for this 2018 campaign.
Well, as you say, Mike, it was a very tough non-conference. I think we, were able to get some things accomplished that we set out to. Thought we played some really good basketball against some really, really tough opponents, and I think we improved overall as a basketball team. So the record probably doesn't give you the true indication as to who we are and where we are as a program, but we do. We know the people that were there, and then obviously the most important people are the players. I feel real positive about what we got out of it, and moving forward into conference. It's always tough. It's always tough. Everybody is improving each and every year. And Alcorn, obviously our first opponent, coming up, opening night, they've been right there in the thick of it, in the top 2 or 3 in the last couple of years. Well-coached team, and they play basketball the right way. They play hard. So it'll be a tough opening night. But I think both teams, as you say, will be up for the challenge, and we look forward to it.
Absolutely. Now, it's almost unfair when you look at the SWAC standings right now as far as basketball is concerned. Not impressive record from top to bottom. And people, oh, man, they're not playing any ball there. But it's almost a David versus Goliath situation when you guys are going out, the quote-unquote money games. But it's all a part of the importance, I should say, of actual funding for the rest of the athletic department. Is that not true?
Mm-hmm. That's true, and we accept that challenge. We're quite happy to be able to go out and be, one of the bigger breadwinners, in the athletic department. And, it is a big sacrifice, traveling a lot, and going over all these different time zones and things like that. Like I said, playing against really, really, really tough opponents. But there's a lot of benefit, to it. We understand, what we're up against, the department, the university, everyone knows, what we're up against and the challenges that face us. But we think overall it works out, serves its purpose, and we improve, we get better. The department improves, gets better, and we're able to help other teams and things like that, which we're quite happy to do because at Prairie we look at it as a family, and we all work together, stick together. So it's positive. There's way more positives than negatives for sure with our tough non-conference schedule.
Very good. Speaking right now with head basketball coach of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, Coach Byron Smith. The Panthers open up their 2018 season. They will first host Alcorn, and then Southern will be in town on Monday night. Now, you got to be excited to see some people that you're going to be more evenly matched with. It should be a good adrenaline rush. But through the course of this tough non-conference schedule, you've also found some diamonds in the rough that are starting to blossom at the right times. You want to talk about them a little bit?
Yeah, we've had two of our players. Gary Blackston was twice named SWAC Player of the Week, and Zachary Hamilton, the old veteran, was once named Player of the Week. So in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and Dennis Jones is a newcomer who's been getting better and improving. So, those three guys have really led us. J.D. Wallace on the inside, been very tough and reliable and rebounded and played really good defense and really played well against some of the better big men that we faced, this season on our schedule. So, those four guys have kind of been our leaders. Gary, I'd probably say Gary and Dennis have probably garnered, most of the attention because they are newcomers and they are diamonds in the rough. I think both of these young men, Mike, when you watch them play, you can easily see that they could be playing at a lot of places around the country. Gary's just a gamer. I mean, he can just play. He's got kind of East Coast kind of swag and how he plays, and he can shoot the ball. He can get to the basket against almost anyone. He's left-handed, makes him a tougher guard, and he's very athletic. I think he's made some really, really athletic plays. He can get up and play above the rim. And at 6'1", you don't see that all the time. So he's been very impressive for us, averaging right at about 18, 19 points a game. And obviously Dennis Jones is well known in Texas, one of the better guards, about 3 years ago, coming out of Fort Worth Dunbar. He sat out last year as a redshirt. But he really is starting to come around and play some good basketball. So, and obviously Hamilton, being a veteran. So I like our backcourt. I think we're as strong as any team in the league in terms of our guards. And like most good teams, Mike, you're only as good as the guard that you have. So we're solid in that area. And, we just hope that these guys continue to play the way that they play. It gives us a great chance to be successful if they do.
Well, I'm excited to see a full season with J.D. Wallace. Before he had to take a hiatus last year, he was up in the top of the conference as far as block shots. And, I love the defensive side. I know you're Mr. Shooter, but you're stressing defense right now. But I love the defensive presence that J.D. put down there in the paint. He's put on a little bit weight, not fat, but muscle mass. And that's always exciting for your big man that can put in those grinding minutes that's going to pay off as the season progresses on.
Yeah, he has. See, JD has really matured a lot too as a young man, and JD is kind of he's quiet by nature, but he's got a really high basketball IQ. And you don't see that a lot, Mike, with people that play the way that JD plays in terms of his style of play, a rebounder, shot blocker, defender. But he's very, very good help defense. He's a very good on-ball defender. He can guard out on the perimeter, which a lot of people don't want to give him credit for. And he's a much improved inside presence as well. Last year, most of the points that he got were offensive rebounds, stick backs, or tip dunks. But we actually can throw the ball into him. We have a couple of plays we call for him. So he's got a really nice jump hook around the basket. And he's a really underrated interior passer. When you throw the ball on the inside, when a lot of big guys in college basketball, you get the title as a black hole. It's not coming back out because the big guys feel that they don't get enough touches, enough shots. So whenever they do get it on the inside, they can become a little bit greedy, a little bit selfish. But JD's not like that. He's going to find the open man. If he's open, he'll take the shot. if he's not, or if he gets a double team, he's going to swing the ball or skip the ball out to the post to find the open man. So he's improved on both ends. He's becoming a really solid two-way player for us. And a lot like yourself, Mike, I'm looking forward to having him for a full conference season this year. He's one of the better interior defenders. I think before the season is over, I think he's going to be one of the best overall big men, not just one side of the ball. I think he's going to become one of the best overall big men in our league.
People don't realize that you, although you were a guard, big men have come with some of your specialty, working with the big men and getting their footwork together and working on some moves down in the post. So this is one of your little special projects coming to fruition right now.
It is, Mike, and I'm thankful to God to be able to have the ability, especially with an ability to be able to reach and to be able to teach, bigger players. And a lot of stuff that I did when I played as a guard in terms of footwork, we just take it down into the post and get them to work on and understand, what works for them and, understand position and how to play position basketball, like you say, working on footwork. Because really, when you're an interior guy, you really only need a favorite move and a counter move. That's all you need. I think sometimes, when you get a lot of these guys that, watch Hakeem Olajuwon, who had an arsenal, an array of different moves, you don't need all that. Hakeem was fun to watch, one of my favorite players, but, you need a favorite move and a counter move. I think if you've got those two, I think you can be very efficient inside. So, something I like challenges, and obviously, like I said, I played the guard position, but I really like working with bigger players, and I think that, the guys we've had at Prairie, they've responded. And like you say, JD's the latest one, and we're looking for big things from him. He's done really well in the non-conference. I mean, really gone up against some good players and held his own. And we expect him to be dominant most nights in SWAC play in terms of rebounding and blocking shots and finishing around the rim.
Absolutely. You had to refer to one of your old Cougar alumni, Hakeem Olajuwon, but that was a good choice. I got that. Coach Byron Smith and the Panthers taking on Alcorn Braves on Monday, and then they will follow up and take on the Southern Jaguars on Wednesday. A unique start to the season, but the way things fell, I'll send a memo to the new commissioner when that comes around for the next time to work things out. Look, Coach, we got you 100%. Want to give you a chance to finish out and close out this segment to those that are listening to this network and PV Nation.
Well, Mike, once again, I appreciate your support. Your unwavering support of our program and me, personally means a lot. And just hope that it continues. The support, the write-ups that I see sometimes on the internet, websites, and Instagram, people have been very supportive in PV Nation. I think we had moderate success out in Las Vegas with one tournament. And PV Nation was really excited. They said some real positive things about us. And, we come up short, in winning the number of games that we wanted to. I think we've lost the right way. I think we've lost with some pride. So the PV Nation has been very supportive. I've gotten personal notes from people saying, keep up the good work, Coach. You guys are looking good. A couple weeks ago at U of H, we got a lot of support from our alums that came to the game, and it was a back and forth battle most of the time against U of H. So I just want to let everybody know at PV Nation, we really appreciate the support, and we're going to do everything in our power to make PV as proud as possible by bringing home a championship this year. That's our goal. It's no pressure. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say it's championship or bust, but that's how we're thinking. It's time to get something done in basketball. It's been a long time coming. And that's our goal. We want to hang a banner of the Baby Dome and, like I said, make PV Nation proud of their men's basketball team. They deserve it. And like I said, it's been a long time coming. I think it's time to get that done. So that's our goal and moving forward.
Well, it all starts with Alcorn and then to tip off with Southern. So it's one of three things that can happen. The Panthers will start off 0-2, which I doubt. They'll start off 1-1, which is okay, but they could also start off 2-0, which is what I'm looking for. Coach, as always, man, we thank you for making yourself available. Happy New Year to you and your family. Continued success. We got you from beginning to end. I am the radio guy. This is Coach Byron Smith. You have been listening to Coach Smith and the Panthers getting ready to take off to their 2018 SWAC campaign. We will take a break and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you, we got so much to get covered today. I might have to stretch some of this stuff out and go ahead and continue on. We did talk about the new coaching staffs that have been added on with University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. They've added their coach to their squad now, so all but one is done right now. Alabama A&M. I also need to remind you that you can follow me on Twitter at Radio Guy. It is on Instagram, Radio Guy 22. And don't forget the website is obn-radio.com. The YouTube page is Open Mic Broadcast Network. That's OPEN capital MIC Broadcast Network. And you get a chance to check us out. Subscribe to us. You never miss anything that's coming on. And we're going to get everything started. We also got a new little element on this year that we're going to implement. It is simply called My SWAC Story. And where you can dial in on our message line at 713-570-6736. And you could leave your SWAC story. Your SWAC story, if you're at PV, it would be my PV story. If you're at Alcorn, it would be my Alcorn story. But you call in, leave your message, the year that you went to whatever school you went to, your classification or whatever, something. You got 3 minutes to leave your message. Then we're going to incorporate these throughout our daily events. I think it's something that can be pretty fun, something that can be pretty cool. It's not just limited to PV Nation. It is opened up to SWAC. It's a segment called My SWAC Story. If you happen to be about PV, it's my PV story. Either way it goes, it could be my Hornet story, my Alabama State story, my Alcorn story, my Brave story. However you want to do it, just make sure you participate in it. It is 713-570-6736. Football coaches are all but one done. Eric Dooley at Prairie View A&M University. Now it is a matter of how is he going to shape his staff together. There are so many things pulling and tugging at Coach Dooley right now. He has to put together his staff. He has to put together his recruits. He has to get ready for spring training or spring practice, which will be upon us before we know it. Yes, I know basketball season has just started. This is his first time out to shoot. Will he be able to put the right teams together? I'm waiting to do a poll to see who do you think will have the best first year. Will it be Coach Dancy from Mississippi Valley? Maybe it will be Coach Cedric Thomas from Arkansas Pine Bluff. Maybe it'll be Coach Eric Dooley from Prairie View. Maybe it'll be Coach Hill Ely from Alabama State. Or the final piece of Alabama A&M. But all of the neophyte coaches, who do you think will have the best first year? That's going to be a poll once Alabama A&M names their head football coach. Meanwhile, we're going to keep it coming, keep it moving. We'll get to the commissioner situation on tomorrow. I've extended my time already, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all so much. Don't forget to keep looking, keep listening, keep supporting, and make sure that you spread the word that the Mike Prince Show is here to stay. Remember, follow me on Twitter at Radio Guy. Instagram is Radio Guy 22. The website, obn-radio.com. Facebook and YouTube is Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'm out of time. Until the next time, you be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.